I think you need to calm down. 4 words, said softly, maybe even warmly. But a minute later, you're the one shaking. Your voice cracks. You are the one who looks, to anyone else in the room, exactly like the problem. So why does staying gentle work better in an argument than yelling ever could? And why did your partner always seem to know that you would be the one who ended up looking out of control? To understand this, we have to look at how your body processes threats. A raised voice is an honest signal. It warns your nervous system that something is wrong. But a low, even, patient voice tells your brain that the person in front of you is safe. The trap closes when that gentle tone delivers something cruel. You are being handed 2 completely opposite messages at once and told to obey both. Your threat detection system doesn't have a clean slot for someone who smiles while cutting you down. So it stalls, and then it floods. You feel that specific, awful vertigo of knowing something is wrong but being unable to point at it. Your heart rate climbs, your thoughts scatter. You get louder, faster, and more desperate to make them understand. The calmest person in that argument was the one doing the damage. That composure is the delivery system for the attack. They are actively farming your frantic reaction. Think about the last real disagreement you tried to have with a partner like this. You came in steady, with something specific, a promise they broke, or a joke they made at your expense in front of friends. Then come the responses. A soft sigh, a patient correction of one tiny detail while your main point goes untouched. A gentle, I hear you're really worked up right now. Each response is spoken evenly, and each one lands a half inch to the side of what you actually said. 10 minutes in, you are no longer talking about the broken promise. The entire fight has moved. You are now descending your own memory, your own tone, and your own right to be upset at all. Psychologists have a precise name for the maneuver that turns your complaint into your flaw. It's called DARVO: deny, attack, reverse victim, and defender. Instead of engaging with your concern, they deny it happened, attack your credibility, and then execute the crucial move. They swap roles with you. Suddenly, they are the wounded party and you are the aggressor. You cannot reverse victim and defender if you are the one yelling. The yelling gives you away. Composure is strictly required. It is the costume the offender wears to impersonate the victim. Which brings us to how the fight ends. Your partner watches you grip the slipping conversation, then delivers a punishment disguised as a healthy boundary. I can't talk to you when you're like this. Then they leave the room. Watch the timing. That exit arrives the precise instant you have finally gotten loud enough to be undeniable. It freezes the fight exactly where they want it frozen, with your last words hanging in the air, sounding shrill in the sudden quiet. Every hour of silence that follows teaches you a devastating lesson. Raising an issue costs you their presence. The tactic isolates you even further when you take this dynamic to the outside world. To friends, family, or a couples therapist, your partner appears measured, gracious, and articulate. The damage you carry, the anxiety, the hypervigilance, the sharp-edged voice, is loud, but the coercive behavior that caused it is completely quiet. So the person who did the harm looks stable, and the person who absorbed it looks unwell. The manipulator's calm achieves 2 distinct victories. It easily controls the fight in the privacy of your home, and it successfully hires the outside world as an expert witness against your sanity. Over months and years, you adapt. You start pre-editing yourself before you ever open your mouth. You throw away your own feelings as too much before they reach your lips, and you apologize on reflex to get ahead of the correction you know is coming. This silence is the result of being trained to view your own feelings as a malfunction. The house is quiet because the alarm has been disconnected. Here is the truth underneath all of it. Weaponized calm is aggression with the fingerprints wiped off. To dismantle the trap, you have to stop doing their defense work for them. A gentle voice is not proof of a fair point, and a shaking one is not proof of a wrong one. Notice the cruel content and completely ignore the gentle delivery. You are allowed to stop performing composure to earn the right to be believed. When the tone and the words stop matching, name the mismatch out loud. Refuse to negotiate your reality. And realize that the exit they used as a weapon is ultimately simply a door.